for the semester, so Module 5. So three-dimensional and navigating in three-dimensional objects. So after this module, we will be able to learn how to navigate in three-dimensional using the view cube and 3D orbit, make a three-dimensional drawing using the predefined 3D object commands and commands such as the extrude, chamfer, and fillet. Use union, subtract, and intersect commands. And lastly, utilize revolve, loft, and sweep commands for various 3D shapes. So, to start, sa inyo kasi, so wala yung 3D tools at visualize. So, para mapalabas, right-click, show tabs, then click three-dimensional tools para magamit natin yung three-dimensional tools. And also right-click. So, right-click, show tabs, then visualize. So, wait lang for a while. So let's continue. Sorry. Sorry for the inconvenience. So let's continue. So yun nga, kailangan so kailangan muna nating i-on yung 3D tools and visualize. So yan, meron na tayong 3D tools and visualize. Then, sorry. Then, how to navigate in three-dimensional. So we have the view cube. So the view cube is a navigation tool that is used to view a predefined setting such as top, front, left, right faces, and other isometric views. So meron ditong arrows to rotate the orientation of the drawing as well as a compass for various directions. So to demonstrate, nandito yung view cube. So we have the top view, the back view, the left side view, front view, right side view, back view, and the bottom view. So generally, ang ginagawa natin, so ginagamit natin ng orbit para ma-rotate natin yung ating three-dimensional objects. Sorry. So, using 3D orbit, again, dito natin siya makikita. So, ito yung orbit used to for three-dimensional objects. So, pwede i-specify kung ano view or angle ang gusto niyo ipakita. For example, ito. Halimbawa, mag-focus tayo dito. So, i-orbit natin. Pwedeng bottom view, front view, or yung view ang gusto nating ipakita. So, ganun lang yung 3D orbit. So, we also have other three-dimensional navigation tools. So, we can also still use some 2D commands such as zoom, pan, and rotate. So, yung ginagamit pa din natin sa 2D, such as the pan. So, pwede pa rin naman siya sa 3D. Zoom, for example, zoom window. Uh, then, pwede rin tayo mag-orbit for 3D. Meron din tayong other commands for navigating 3D. So, first, constrained orbit. So, ano yung constrained orbit? So, same as 3D orbit, but along the z-axis or the xy plane. So, to demonstrate, 3D orbit, then constraint. So, ito yon CTR or constraint. Then, specify natin yung center ng orbit. For example, ito. So, maikot natin siya along the z-axis. So, as you can see, ito yung z-axis. Yung pataas. So, as you can see, doon natin ma-orbit yung ating 3D objects. So, next, how about free orbit? So, it orbits in any direction which is not constrained on any plane or axis. So, for example, so ito na yung free orbit. So, kahit saan mo siya rotate, wala tayong naka-constraint na any axis. Pwede x-axis, y-axis, or z-axis. You can view at any point. So, free ka mag-orbit at any point. Next is continuous orbit. So, it orbits endlessly. So, click and drag to orbit in the direction of the drag. So, how about adjust distance? So, it adjusts the distance of objects where it may appear smaller or larger. So, yun yung ina-adjust natin yung ating distance. So, how about swivel? So it pans in the direction of the mouse. So let's try at a type swivel. So dun tayo magpapan sa direction ng mouse. You can see, you can pan in any direction para naibo yung object. Ang pinagkaiba niya pan, so left and right lang yung sa pan and up and down. So next is zoom. So yun na ngayon kanina, we can zoom or zooms closer or further on the cursor of the mouse. So ito again, zoom, we can zoom in or zoom extend or pwede rin zoom all kung anong gusto nyo type na zoom. Then next, we have pan. So it moves the screen horizontally or vertically. So again, yung sinabi ko kanina, pan horizontally or vertically. So next, how about 3D rotate? So simply type 3D rotate or 3D RO to rotate the object in any direction in the coordinate system. So 3D RO, select the object you want to rotate, and we can now rotate to any. So yan, kahit saang direction natin siya dalhin, ang pag-rotate ng ating object. So yun yung 3D rotate. So next, meron naman tayong predefined three-dimensional objects. So meron tayong various predefined three-dimensional objects. So we have, so dito yon 3D tools. Then itong mga box, cylinder, cone, sphere, sorry, pyramid, wedge, torus, and polysolid. So isa-isahin natin yan. So let's move our drawing area. So unahin natin ang a box and a wedge. So it is similar to the 2D command rectangle, pero with additional input which is the height. So ganun lang din yung ganun lang din yung kanyang command, same as 2D, pero for 3D, nagkaroon lang siya ng additional input na height. So let's try. So let's create a box. Specify the first corner, then the second corner. Then simply drag down or upwards, or simply specify the height, for example, 500. So yan, mapag-create na tayo ng box. So next, wedge. So simula pa din niya is a rectangle. And then, hilahin natin siya. For example, the distance is 250. So if i-rotate or i-orbit natin rather, so meron tayong wedge. Or para siyang rectangle sa right side view. Or an inclined plane. Para siyang inclined plane. So, again, let's try a wedge. So draw the rectangle. Then simply specify the height of the wedge. So para lang siyang inclined plane. So next, we have the cylinder, the cone, and the pyramid. So similar siya sa circle. Why? Kasi i-specify nyo lang yung the center point of the base, then the base radius, then the height. Pero take note, magkakaiba sila ng bases. So first, let's try cylinder. So a cylinder has a circular base. Then just drag upward or downward to create a cylinder. So yan, automatically, meron na tayong cylinder. Again, let's try. For example, 300. So again, the base point is, or the base object of a cylinder is a circle. So how about cone? Same as the circle. So cone, ganun din. So we have a circle as the base object. Then drag nyo lang siya upward or downward. So for example, a pyramid. So yan. Or pwede rin naman a cone. Sorry, cone pala to. So pwede rin ang cone is inverted. So pababa. So again, the base point is a circle or the base object. Then it created a cone. So next is the pyramid. So next is the pyramid. So the pyramid. So the pyramid, its base is a polygon or a rectangle instead of a circle. Then simply drag it. So you can create a pyramid. So again, let's try. Specify the pyramid. Then I'll simply drag it to create a pyramid. So next, let's proceed to the sphere. Again, similar siya sa ating circle. So for sphere, automatically, ang hinihingi lang niya is simply the center point of the circle. And automatically, magkakreate na siya ng ating circle. So, bigyan natin ng radius. So, 200. So, kung i-rotate natin siya, para lang siyang bola. So, next, a torus. So, a torus is a three-dimensional version of a donut. So, as you can remember, yung donut natin sa two-dimensional object. So, ito yung donut. Specify the inside diameter, then the outside. So, yan yung donut. So, two, so kung gagawin lang natin siyang 3D, again, 3D tools, we'll use a torus, then specify the center point, then lalabas dyan kung gaano ka ang gusto yung torus. For example, is hanggang dito lang. So, parang donut lang siya. So, i-rotate natin. So, as you can see, parang siyang donut. So, lastly, for predefined objects, we have polysolids. So, it's the counterpart of polyline for 2D. So, a 2D polyline can be converted into a 3D polysolid. So, so we have polysolid. So, create lang kayo ng lines. Or pwedeng arcs kasi nga polylines. So, automatically, nagkikreate siya ng arcs. So, pwede natin siya ibalik sa circle. So, line. Connect it sa last line. So yan, nakapag-create na tayo ng polysolid. Again, a polysolid is the three-dimensional version of a polyline. Then, again, for the torus, so ito yung torus. So torus is the three-dimensional version of a donut. Then for wedges and a box, so rectangle lang ang galing. Sa rectangle galing. For cylinder and cone circle. And for pyramids, at its base is a polygon or a rectangle. So next, changing visual styles. So a visual style determines how the drawing appears in terms of edges, lighting, and shading. So there are various predefined visual styles available by default as shown below. So let's sorry, let's go to visualize. So by default, so ang by default is a 2D wireframe. So ganyan by default yung makikita nyo. So parang wireframe siya. Then to make it 3D, so we can have conceptual. So any color you like. We can also have a hidden. So hidden na yung mga hidden lines. So as you can see, di ba sa 2D wireframe, may mga hidden lines tayo. So if ginawa natin hidden, so magiging solid object siya. Nanawala yung hidden lines. Then realistic. So kung gusto nating realistic yung object, so pwedeng realistic ang piliin natin. Sorry, wait lang, nag-error. Restart ko lang. So sorry for the inconvenience. So wait lang. So restart lang tayo. So yan. So let's continue. So if you want, wait lang. Wait lang. So wait for a while. So again, visualize. Wait lang. Wait lang, wala. So yan. So we have realistic. So pwede ring shaded. So nagka-shade lang yung object. Shaded with edges. So may shade siya, then kita yung mga edges ng drawing. Shades of gray. So ito yung common, shades of gray. Sorry. Sketchy. So it's para siya naging sketch. Wireframe. So katulad ng 2D wireframe. Then lastly, X-ray. So parang meron tayong X-ray yung ating objects. Para makomplete na natin. So next, wait lang. Wait lang. Sorry.
Sige, try ko i-ano po Thursday. Ang schedule ng performance. Tingnan po kung ano kasi yung kasama na.
Hmm. So next, we have extrude command. So 2D figures can be made into three-dimensional objects using the extrude command or EXT by extruding or orthogonally in a direction or a path. So the extruded object can also be applied a taper angle. So, ito yung steps bago ko i-demonstrate. So, first, use the extrude tool as shown above or type EXT. Then, select the objects you want to extrude. Then, input the height. So, pwede rin natin palitan ng path, paper angle, and the direction. Then, simply type enter. So, let's try. So, 3D tools. So, nandito yung extrude. So, wait. Select muna tayo ng object or create an object. Then, with extrude, select the object. So, yan. Ma-extrude natin siya upward or downward. So, yan. Simple na-extrude natin yung object. So, wait for a while. May ayusin lang ako. So let's continue. So again, for extrude, pwede rin natin, for example, another circle. Then click extrude, click the object, then enter. So pwede natin palitan ng taper angle. So para naging pyramid na siya. For example, 180 degrees. So it must be greater pala than 90. Negative 90 less than, so 45 degrees. Then specify, for example, ayan. So you can see, i-visualize nga natin. So yan na yung object na na-create natin. So na-extrude natin siya. So again, extrude, so simply, it creates a height of an object. So parang hinihila lang niya yung object. Again, pwede rin box ang extrude natin or rectangle. Then extrude. So yan. Or pwede rin naman polygon. Aba, octagon. And then extrude. So yan, pwede natin siyang extrude any objects. So next, we have fillet edge and chamfer edge. So fillet edge rounds and fillets the edges of solid objects. So first step, syempre fillet edge. Then select the objects you want to fillet. So to demonstrate, so gamitin natin for example is itong box. Then hanapin ang fillet edge. Then specify natin muna radius. For example, 200. Then select the objects you want to fillet. So as you can see, so palaki natin. I-zoom natin dito. So as you can see, nag-preview yung pag-fillet natin. So ulitin natin. So yan, na-fillet na or pinapakita na sa atin yung na-fillet na portion. So yung mga edges is na-fillet or round yung pag-fillet sa ating edges. So let's try to fillet all of these sides or edges. Then click enter. So kung i-rotate natin, so yan yung nabuo niyang. So na-fillet niya ang mga sides except dito kasi hindi natin siya naisama. Pero again, fillet edge. So simply, fillet edge rounds and fillets the edges of solid objects. So if we have fillet, meron din tayong chamfer. So pakita natin, any object is pwedeng i-fillet, even circle, cylindrical. So let's try this pyramid. So fillet. So radius 200. So fillet the edge. So enter. So yan na yung nangyari sa ating object. So let's try what if sa cylinder tayo mag-fillet. So select the edge. So wala pa tayo radius. Then the edge. Sorry, ulitin natin. Sorry, hindi pwede sa cylinders. So na yung circle natin. Wait, ang liit. Let's create another circle or sphere. Walang edge ang sphere. Wait, try natin. Bakit ayaw? So, baka masyadong malaki.
Naamoy na yan.
So, yan. You can see na sila yung upper side and downward. I-rotate nga natin. So, yun lang yung kayang i-fillet niya. So, let's try naman. How about chamfer? So, another way is chamfer. Or chamfer edge. So, it bevels the edges of solid objects. Bevels the edges of solid objects. So, basahin muna natin yung steps. So, click the chamfer edge tool or type chamfer edge. Then, select the edges you want to chamfer. So, magpe-preview yun. Then, type the distance or input the first distance. Enter. Then, the second distance. Enter. Then, magpe-preview siya. For example, is this box. So, let's try chamfer edge. Then, select the edge. For example, this one. As you can see, the chamfer natin yung ating box. So let's try what if uh, dito tayo sa octagonal cylinder. We can still chamfer the edge. So yan. Nag-preview yung ating chinamfer. Then click enter. So yan, na-chamfer ulit natin siya. One more time. So next, so we have union, subtract, and merge. So these are the commands that can be used to join, subtract objects, or to form complex shapes or a single object. So first union. So for example yan, we have two objects. Gusto natin siyang i-union. Gusto natin siyang i-union, these two objects. So just click union, then the first object and the second object. Enter, so as you can see, as one na siya. Or napagsama na natin siya. Then meron ding subtract. The first object, then the second object, then enter. So napag-iwalay natin yung dalawang objects. And lastly, we have intersect. So yung intersection ng dalawang object, ang matitira. So as you can see, dun siya nag-intersect. So yung intersection lang nila yung matitira. which is simply a, sorry, bakit ayaw? Which is simply this. Ito yung intersection ng dalawang three-dimensional objects. So what if ilampas natin, for example, ganun pa din. So let's try other combination. Let's try dalawang ganito. Sorry. Wait lang. Let's try sa other. So what if yung torus at saka ito? So let's try to intersect kung ano kalalabasan niya. So yan yung kalalabasan ng intersection nila kung dalawa. So next, we have a sweep command. So it makes a three-dimensional solid by sweeping a two-dimensional figure along a path. So take note, you can select multiple edges and faces. So for example, let's draw an object and a path. So 2D dapat ang gagawin natin. So let's try. Yan yung object. Then dapat meron din tayong path. So an arc. So select 3D tools, sweep, select the object, enter, select the sweep path. So automatically yan, nag-create na siya ng nag-sweep na yung ating object. So ganyan yung naging itsura. Oh, so ganun pala. Wait lang. So ayusin natin. Kaya pala parang nag-iba. So again, polyline. Let's try another object. So PL. Wait lang, ba't nag-close? Then the path. Wait lang. Then, let's go to sweep. Select the object, enter, and then select the path. Wait, bakit unable to sweep? Doon tayo sa top view. Para naka 2D tayo, yan. So, sweep, select the object, enter, select the path of the object. So, yan, na-sweep na natin yung object. So, as you can see, na-sweep siya. So, ito yung ating, again, sweep path. Then, as you can see, yung base niya is yung ginawa nating object kanina. So, dun siya nakadepende. So, let's try again. Top view tayo. Para naka 2D. Let's try. Yung may arc. So, sweep, select the object, any object, enter, then select the sweep path. So, hindi niya kayang i-sweep. So, may limit ang pag-sweep natin. So, dapat hindi masyadong complicated yung object. Sweep the object, enter the path. So, bakit? Wait lang. So, naka-top view naman tayo. So, bakit? So, simplihan na nga lang natin. So, yan. As you can see, meron tayong panibagong na-sweep. So, depende pa rin siya. So, ang base niya is a rectangle. Then, na-sweep siya base sa ating path. So, ganun yung concept ng sweep. So, let's proceed to the next. So, wait. Ito, objects to sweep. Ibig sabihin, yung ginawa natin kanina, select object to sweep. Then, the sweep path. So, ibig sabihin yung path ng object. Then, meron tayong mode. For example, we can have a solid or a surface na three-dimensional object. Alignment, so whether normal or tangent to the sweep path. So dito yon, for example, i-sweep in the object. Then dun yung sa alignment. So yes, kung perpendicular sa path. So yan. So kung yun yung path, so yan. You can see. Yan yung na-create niyang three-dimensional object. Based sa path na yun. So meron din tayo base point. So select the base point for the sweep. So scales the sweep, so it is the same throughout the sweep. And twist yung twist angle along that's the sweep. So let's try the twist angle. Punta tayo sa top view. Sweep the object, twist, for example is 45 degrees. Then the path, so bawal daw doon. So let's create an arc. Sorry, napalaki. So let's try that. Sweep the object, enter, twist. So the angle 45 degrees. Then the path. So hindi rin siya pwede. So depende pa rin. So ito ang gamitin natin. Ito yung kaninang pwede. Uh, Sweep the objects. Enter, twist. Try natin 30 degrees. Then the path. Ayaw pa din. So an arc. So yan. Nakapag-sweep na ulit tayo. Gamit yung twist. So next, let's try the next command, which is loft command. So it makes three-dimensional object based on cross-sections, which will determine its shape. So any number but one of cross-sections can be chosen. So for example, so let's try so top view ulit tayo. So let's try to create a line. Then another let's say ellipse yung isa. Wait, masyado malaki. Apply na lang ulit tayo. So let's try the love. So select the first cross section, then the second cross section, then the third, then the fourth. Sorry, so hindi kaya niya. Wait lang. Wait lang. Sorry. Sunod tayo sa given ko kanina. Saan ba yung given ko kanina? So wait lang. Sorry, mali. Again, 3D love. Select the first section, then the second section. So, bakit ayaw? Gumana naman siya kanina. Wait lang. Let's try a new window. Sorry. Kasi gumana siya kanina, ngayon hindi. So, wait lang. So, bakit? Bakit hindi siya gumana? Gumana naman siya kanina. Sorry, wait lang. So, dapat may lalabas dyan for error code number. Bakit kaya error? Wala naman siya kanina. Wait lang. So, create a line. Close na natin. So, bakit ganun? So, kasi ito yung nagawa niya kanina. Wait lang, i-delete nga natin yung ano niya. Let's try the object. So, bakit gumana yung kanina? Pero ngayon hindi na. So, yan. So, yun yung mga pass na na-create ko kanina na napagsama-sama. So, dito tayo nga magawa. Kasi dito gumana kanina. Gumana kanina dito. So, let's try. Baka this time gumana na. So, again, love. So, bakit di na siya gumana? Pero dapat may lalabas yung preview. Dapat. So, yan. Basta yung ginawa ko kanina, we have, kanina sa other section, yan, may other cyber objects tayo. Then, simply click loft, then click all the objects. Kaya siya nag-create ng ganito. So, bakit ngayon ayaw nyung gumana? Let's try for ellipse. Baka gumana na. Sobra ka. So, sorry, ayaw lang gumana ngayon. Pero, napakita ko siya kanina sa isang section. So, again, delete nga natin. So, basta create a series. So, yan, a series of objects. Then simply connect all of these objects. So magkakreate siya ng loft. So next, let's proceed to the next. So meron tayong cross-sections in lofting order. So yun nga yun. Ito yung cross-section in lofting order. So 1, point 2, point 3, point. So select the first and the last point of the loft to be made. Join multiple edges. So ibig sabihin, joins multiple edges as a single cross-section. So mode, as you can see, pwedeng solid or surface. Continuity, so only if the loft normal is set to 1. So ito optional to. Tsaka itong bulge magnitude. So it's if set to 1 pero denotes that the bulge magnitude of G1 or G2 continues. Then meron din tayong guide. So select the curves that will guide the shape of the loft. Path. So the path of the loft. So meron tayong path must pass through the cross-section of the loft. Then cross-section only, then the settings of the loft. So wait, baka ang kulang is the path. Pero nagawa ko nga ito kanina pero hindi gumana. So yun, hindi ko alam kung bakit. Select the first object. Ganito yung create niya. Then the last command, we have the revolve. So a revolve command makes a three-dimensional solid by revolving an object around an axis. So objects that can be revolved. So we have closed or open objects. So we have non-planar or coplanar or planar rather objects, surface and solid edges, a single object or multiple objects joined by joint, and a single region or multiple regions joined by union. So first, select the revolve tool or input revolve. Then click the objects to revolve. Then simply click the axis start point, then the axis end point. Then specify the angle of revolution. So ganito lang yon. So unahin natin mag-drawing ng figure. Any figure you like to draw. Then the path. So syempre dapat may path din tayo. Or the path of the object. Then revolve. So 3D tools. Revolve. Then the object. Then enter. Specify the starting point. Then the end point. So yan, nag-revolve na siya. Specify 180 degrees. So i-rotate natin para makita natin mismo. Then para mas mag-visualize. yan yung nabuo ng ating revolve. So, take note, ang base niya is yung arrow na na-create natin. Then, may path. So, ito yung create yan ng kanyang revolve. Dito siya mag-revolve. So, nag-revolve tayo 180 degrees. So, ito yung na-create ng ating object. So, let's try another one. So, let's try. Another object. Polygon. For example, hexagon. Then a path.
Pero locally, within 043, hindi pa yung additional, wala nang. Kung code po, pangalan na yun.
Then 3D tools, revolve the object.
Siyempre, marami tayo eh.
Then the starting point, then the end point. Then for example, 180 degrees. So kung i-rotate natin siya, so ito yung nabuo natin sa pag-revolve ng object na ang base is a heptagon. So again, yung objects to revolve, so you indicate the objects to be rotated. Then yung mode, again, pwedeng solid or pwedeng surface. Yan, solid or surface. Then axis, start, end point, yung kanina. So start point, then the end point, then the start angle, then the angle of revolution na sinet natin, then the objects or line that will be used as the axis of revolution. So ito, pwede tayong mag-revolve around the positive x-axis, positive y, or positive z-axis. So pwede rin tayong mag-reverse the direction of the revolution, or optional na to, expression. So use a formula or equation to input the revolution angle. So to summarize, so we have navigate, so top view, the left view, the right front view, right side view, back view, and also the bottom view. So ito yung view cube natin for 3-dimensional objects. So we can also rotate it, orbit, pan, zoom. Then, meron nga tayong mga predefined objects such as the box, the cylinder. So the box and the wedge, its base is a rectangle. Cylinder and cone, so circle yung base nila. So for sphere, syempre, circle. Pyramid can be any polygon. Torus, so yung donut naging 3-dimensional lang, and polysolid is the 3D version of polyline. Then we have various commands, extrude. Then yung chamfer nga, fillet edge. So rounds and fillet the edges of solid objects. Chamfer edge, so bevels the edges of solid objects. So we also have union, so pinagsama yung dalawang objects. Subtract, so syempre pag-iwalayan, and intersect, so kung ano yung pinag-intersect ng dalawang objects. Also we have the sweep. So may path siya, the loft, and yung lastly, the revolve. So that ends our presentation for today. So I hope you learned something for three-dimensional objects. Then ma-upload naman itong module sa ating Google Classroom. So if wala, uh, so our next meeting is on Thursday na, 1 hour. Then doon natin i-discuss yung ibang types or commands na wala sa module natin. So itong mga slice, shell, yung mga press pull, so doon natin siya i-discuss. So thank you and God bless.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you po, sir.
Sige po.
Thank you po, sir.